Hey everyone, and welcome to Optimising RPG. This update is a quick update. I was contacted on YouTube by someone who watched the videos who goes on Caravel by the name of greenscience. Now he has discovered something in the defeated Goblin King scorepoint that actually allows us to get a better score than my previous video, and I'd just like to show people what that is. So credit to greenscience for this. I'm not sure he was actually the first person ever to discover this, but he's certainly the first person to make me aware of it. I shall show you here. So when we come to defeat the boss in Rule 3, you'll see how we actually spawn him into the room by stepping on here. But what happens if we never actually step into this location and instead carry on ahead to Rule 4, which I'm just going to jump ahead here. Well, if we go into Rule 4 and then come back, it turns out that he actually never spawns at all. So previously, him standing in the way meant that we never wanted to come back to this level during this score point, because we'd have had to kill him, and it was about 135 HP, and the amount of savings that you would get by collecting more attack just wasn't really worth it. However, because we don't have to kill him anymore, we can actually make an improvement, and we can come back and kill a couple of monsters when they're cheaper and pick up resources that we've left behind. So if we I'm not going to show you and play all of this out because we've got another video. You can watch the other video, but basically if you don't kill this spider, because all he gives you is 15 HP, it was still a profit before, but he only needs, essentially previously we left him with only 3 attack needed to make him free. Well, we can clearly hit that if we're allowed to collect all of the stats in Rule 4 before we come back and defeat him. Similarly, in this level there's a couple of enemies that we can leave behind, so we're not going to be low on keys, so we don't actually have to kill this guy yet. Here, he's guarding a key. We did need to pick up the blue key, so we still had to come through this section. This guy here is also hiding a key and some health that we don't need right now. We've actually left this guy behind as well, holding some attack. Now normally it's difficult to justify leaving attack behind, but in this case we can actually get away with leaving 2 attack in this level before we come back and pick it up later. Now, why did we leave this attack specifically? So we can only get away with leaving 1 attack gem. There was one here behind a spider, but we would only save 12 HP if we left him and come back later, whereas we save 20 if we come back and kill this guy later. There was also an attack gem here, but it also had the green key that we needed to get the blue key. In addition to that, by taking this shortcut, we leave this platform over here and we can never get back to here, and that is why we have to kill that guy. Otherwise, there was only this one which also had the blue key that we needed, and of course there was multiple attack gems up here, but we can't leave that many behind. So this monster, we get the opportunity to not kill him and make him cheaper later. In terms of taking down Rule 4, it actually plays out to be pretty much exactly the same. As luck would have it, here, let me show you. The attack checkpoint for this goblin we exactly hit when we have 62 HP, and there's another couple of monsters that we do end up hitting their attack checkpoint exactly when we need to, despite leaving 2 attack behind, which I will just showcase quickly. We should grab this key while we're here. So this antlion needs 6 attack, but we can actually get 6 attack. We could never get the 8 attack for him regardless on this path. We're only 2 behind. So if we just come over here and open this door. So we are now only one attack off of killing the goblin. There's going to be a goblin here that we want to kill, but we have exactly achieved the attack we need to free kill this antlion, which lets us pick up another attack here. By doing this, you know, we still spent exactly the same amount of HP on every enemy on this floor, despite leaving attack behind on the previous floor.
About time. You've acquired a new blade.
New blade!
As you can see, the regular goblins, there is no difference. And the only other enemy that's really going to make much difference here, hang on. We still killed these anyway last time. And we killed these too, because on this score point we're always going to have to attack at least 3 goblins for 160. This Mad Eye, to be cheaper, needs only 2 more attack, but we can get that from this rock golem. Again, we have just achieved the next attack checkpoint. We had exactly the right attack to do this. And with all this attack, we're now back at the stage where we can return. And you should see none of these enemies here were close to their next attack checkpoint. So leaving attack behind made no difference. And once we've done this, we can now freely return to the previous rules, Rule 3 and 2. And as you will see, these monsters are now cheaper. So in the end, by doing this, we actually get to save 20 from this mud baby, we get to save 20 from this mud baby, and we get to save another 20 from this one. In addition to that, there is that spider all the way back in Rule 2 that saves us another 12, and that means that we get to save 72 HP in total from our previous attempt. And I'm not going to go around and show you all of that. But at this save that I have made here, as you will see, when we kill the boss, after picking everything up, we now have 794 score. And we were about 6 off of the next point, but we basically got an improvement of 1 point on our score. So that is a new official world record for this. This was the highest score submitted ever to Caravel.net. So congratulations to greenscience for letting me know about how to prevent the boss from spawning, and so that we can take advantage of backtracking to save a couple of hit points. So I just thought I'd let people know, because from now on, if you tried to follow and replicate the previous video on Defeated Goblin King, you wouldn't actually get the top score anymore. It would tell you it was 99% optimal, so I thought I should make people aware of what exactly has changed to make this new high score. Anyway, I hope that was interesting for you, and thank you for watching.